Hi everyone, I'm Ellis, I'm grade 9 and I go to Hope City Youth.
Hi, my name is Jadelyn. I'm a grade 7 student and I go to Hope City Youth.
So, Jadelyn, you know why I brought you here today. We're doing a little real talk episode. And what are we talking about today?
Peer pressure?
Awesome. So, Jadelyn, what is the earliest age you remember experiencing peer pressure?
Maybe around 10 or 11?
Okay, can you explain the situation?
Well, my friends, we were hanging out and it came up a lot, like just to be more like them and just kind of step away from being a Christian and just be more out there. But it was hard because, of course, I don't want to completely embarrass myself and abandon my faith. So I kind of had to say no, but not hurt them in any way.
I think it was around like 10 years old. My friends were like playing a game and they were like, well, like let's do some things that we obviously know we shouldn't do. And I just thought like, well, sure, like I want to fit in. But at the same time, I knew that like it's obviously wrong. And it's just like that pressure of wanting to fit in with your friends. And yeah, I was just around age 10.
What does peer pressure mean to you?
I think it's like a push of boundaries. Like you obviously know you're doing something wrong, but in the sense of wanting to fit in and not wanting to be an outcast, you do it anyways because you feel that's just what makes you part of them.
Well, I think it means that someone keeps uh, suggesting something you either know is wrong or that you don't feel comfortable doing.
Do you think teenagers are the only ones affected by peer pressure?
No, I think adults and younger children can also be pressured by their friends too.
No, not at all. Peer pressure is everywhere, and like even if it mainly applies to teens, it can still like occasionally happen in some other places.
Is there such a thing as positive peer pressure? And if you have an example, go for it.
Yeah, I think positive peer pressure is like when your family and friends try to encourage you and help you make the right choice, and they'll pressure you, but it's in a good, kind way.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's not only that people are pushing you to do bad things, but they're pushing you in what they think might be good for you, or in a sense, like what may be fun for everyone else to see. You can be like, oh, hey, like you should come to church with me. And you can just like, obviously you respect their boundaries, but it's a simple push in the right direction.
Is peer pressure a fact of life or can it be eliminated?
I feel that it's everywhere. You can't just eliminate people wanting to push you past your comfort zone, your boundaries, and it's just something that happens in life.
I think it can be eliminated by just not, if you're the person pressuring another person, I think you can just not pressure them and let them make their own choice because they might not feel comfortable about what they're asking you to do or anything.
Why is peer pressure so hard to resist?
Well, I think you don't want to appear weak before your friends and you don't want to upset them because you just kind of want them to accept you and you don't want them to kick you out because if they're your only friends, you might not have anyone else to turn to.
Um, in that sense, it's like I said, it's really just wanting to fit in. You obviously don't want to be an outcast. You don't want to be like the only one out. And in some cases, if you're shy or you didn't have that many friends, you really do it because you don't want to lose that type of friendship that you think you have. And it's just, yeah, it's just that sense of really wanting to fit in a place where you sometimes don't belong.
What do you think are the main causes of peer pressure?
I think that someone's likely to pressure someone because they don't want to feel alone in what they're doing. And if they gather more people and peer pressure, maybe one or two people with a whole bunch of other people, if a teacher catches them or any authority figure, then they can point fingers or just say, hey, I'm not in this, and kind of back out of it, even though they were the ones who did it.
I think it's just like everyone else thinks this one thing is fun, and if they all think that's fun and you don't, your different opinion won't stand in the face of their, like, this is great, this is what everyone should do. And it's that case of, like, if you don't do this, you're just, like, not our friend anymore. And so it's just that sense of really pushing them.
How can we prevent peer pressure?
I don't really think peer pressure is something that can be prevented very easily, but I feel like it's important to respect the person's boundaries, and if they, like, actually you can see they're uncomfortable, then that's just when you know that you have to stop.
Well, you can just start by not trying to get them to do something that they don't want to do, and just ask them, hey, what's your opinion? Or do you even want to do this? And if you're not comfortable with it, you can try something else.
I know it's hard, but your opinion is what makes you stand out from the rest of the world. And even if those friends around you, your environment, even if they don't respect it, sometimes you're just not in the right place. And even if you think you are, you aren't. And that opinion is something you always have to respect and something you should always cherish because it's you.